What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another Platinum Trophy video for you guys. Today I'm going to be getting the Platinum Trophy in Turbo Golf Racing on the PlayStation 5. Now, the last trophy that I do have to get is Just Another Day, which is to complete 50 daily missions. For these daily missions, there's 3 missions that you're going to be able to do every single day. You're probably not going to sign on every single day to do every one, so this will probably take you around 3 weeks just to do this. But with doing everything else in the game, it doesn't really take that long, so this will definitely be one of the last trophies you get. If you guys do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below if you've played it. And consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification to stay up to date on all my trophy content. Anyway, with all of that being said, let's get right into this video. I do live stream myself getting all my platinum trophies over on Twitch, so if you want to follow me, there's a link for that down in the description below. So for this 50 daily challenges, like I said, there's going to be 3 challenges that are going to be available every single day. And some of them, a majority of them actually, are going to be really easy. It's going to be things like use some emojis in a game, flip a certain amount of times, use boost for a certain amount of times, like very, very easy things. But sometimes you will get some kind of annoying challenges that you have to do, which is why I said you probably won't do this within like 50 back-to-back-to-back. You'll probably have to take some time in between. So that's why I'm saying it'll probably take you around 3 weeks just to get this one trophy. Now let's talk about the rest of this game, or let's talk about what is this game, I guess, in the first place. So this game is very similar to Rocket League in the way of the idea of you controlling a car that hits a ball, but that's about where it ends. What this game essentially is it's golf, as in the game, or the name, Turbo Golf Racing. It's essentially golf, but with, you know, you're hitting the ball with your car. So golf Rocket League in a way. And there's 2 different modes of golf in this game. The most, I guess, popular one is the one that we're playing here, which is essentially a race. So you're just racing to the end of this track, trying to get your ball in this hole. There is also another version where like you want to try to get the least amount of strokes or hits as possible, like very similar to real golf. So there are 2 different modes that you can play, but like I said, the race one is definitely the most popular one. There is also a quote-unquote single player to this game as well that you are going to have to complete for a few trophies. It's basically you just need to get certain 3-star ratings on certain courses, and then you have to do that a certain amount of times. So it's nothing super crazy, but you do need to do that in order to get the platinum. A lot of the other stuff in the game just comes down to playing the game. It's not really a super difficult game to play, but there are trophies that, you know, you could consider a little bit grindy with having to do the same thing kind of over and over and over again. So it's nothing super crazy. The good news about that is that you can do a majority of the stuff within private matches themselves. So some of the things for like hitting your ball through boost rings or for getting through matches without hitting it through the rough or whatever, you can do that within private matches, so you can pick the course that you're going to play on to make it as easy as physically possible on yourself. But there are some other things that you have to do in the public mode or public matches. The biggest one being that you have to hit a shot of the match in all 3 of the races that you do. So what happens is this game is split up into when you join a lobby, right? So let's start from square one. When you join a lobby, there's going to be 3 races that you're going to have to do for that lobby or for the game that you're in. And what you can do is you can hit this thing called a shot of the match, which is essentially you hitting like a crazy shot. Now, there's a trophy for doing it one time, but then there's a trophy for doing it on all 3 holes in a single match. And you cannot do this within a private game mode. You have to do this in a public match. So that's a little bit annoying, and that will take a little bit of luck in getting used to. But other than that, everything else fairly pretty simple. And like I said, you can do everything, if not a majority of the stuff, within private matches themselves. And even if you have to do stuff in public matches, you can search for just like PS5 servers. Like no one plays the game on PS5. But if you do play crossplay, you will come across people like on the PC and everything. So it's you know, it is what it is. So for the challenges that I had this day that I was dealing with, there's 3 challenges that I had. First challenge I had was to win an online match. Now, if I was playing this game about a month ago, I probably would have been able to do that pretty easily, but got a little rusty just because I haven't played, so I wasn't able to win an online match. The other one that I had was I needed to flip 25 times. So if you see, I'm like double flipping in the air, kind of doing like a front flip. I had to do that 25 times, which I was able to do. The last thing I had to do is I had to use emojis in 5 different holes. So with there only being 3 holes per match, I would have to do at least 2 matches in order to get that. And then the trophy or challenge ends up not popping until you're done the entire match. So I basically had to play 2 games in order to get that emoji challenge done, which should be happening right about nowish. So let's see me getting this platinum trophy. So there's just another day, and then we will get this platinum trophy called Master Trophy. So a little bit of a random game. It was fun to play. But anyway, with all of that being said, let's take a look at this list. Here it is, 100% with a platinum, no DLC or anything. And as you're looking through the list here, you're going to see the variety of kind of single player stuff you have to do, along with a lot of the multiplayer stuff, and then some of the grindy things. Again, this may come off as you having to do a lot, and you do have to do a decent amount of stuff, but a majority of it can be done in the private matches. There's only that 3 shots of the match that you have to do in public matches, but you can do that in not cross-play, so you can make it a little bit easier on yourself. But that doesn't take away from how difficult and kind of annoying that trophy is at times. Everything else is generally pretty easy. Anyway, here's the profile. Trophy level 602, 56%. I've got 15,499 total trophies. Got 10,256 bronze, 3,511 silver, 1,467 gold, with 265 platinums. And like I said, 15,499 total trophies if you're into that numbers kind of stuff. And then here's the platinum trophy itself, again, called Master Trophy. So this was a random game that I decided to play, and I did play this with Brian and Waves, and we did have fun as we were playing through. You are going to, I probably should have mentioned in the beginning, but you are going to need 4 people if you want to do this. There is 1 trophy to get into a party of 4. But other than that, you can do the rest of the game with just 2 people, and a majority of it you can do just by yourself. A lot of the daily challenges that you're going to do, you don't actually have to do them in online matches as well. So as long as it doesn't say do it in an online match, you can do it in a private match, or you can do it in a time trial if you want to, and make it really, really easy on yourself. So it's really not that difficult. All in all, you probably only have to play the game for a few days in order to get everything done, other than the challenges and the time challenges and things like that. So anyway, let's talk about some numbers here. So if I had to rate this game on a difficulty out of 10, I'm going to give this like a 6 out of 10. And the only reason I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 is you are going to have to do that shot of the match trophy, and it does sound pretty difficult at first, and it can be very annoying and luck-based because you need the game to kind of pick the right holes and stuff for you. But at the end of the day, it is very doable, and as you're practicing and playing the game, it'll become more manageable and everything like that. By the time I was done the game, I was getting shot of the match like all the time. Like, it was very, very manageable by the time I was finishing. But I would say that it is above average, and there is some difficulty to the game. So I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. Time it takes to get the platinum, I think I put around 15 to 20 hours into the game. I would say that's probably a fair assumption. You could probably get it done under 15 hours, and then you could just sign on for like 20-30 minutes every day just to get your daily challenges done. But I would say 15-20 hours max in order to get this done and to get that platinum trophy. So 6 out of 10, 15 to 20 hours. If you guys haven't picked this game up, I would highly suggest it. It was a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan of Rocket League, so this was kind of something that I was interested in hopping into, and I don't even remember why I decided to play it, but I do not regret it. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below if you've played it, or if it's something that you may want to play. Down in the description below, you'll find links to all sorts of stuff. My Twitter, my Twitch, all the platinum trophies that I've gotten over the years of me trophy hunting, and a variety of other things. So if you want to go follow, subscribe, do any of that to any of those other links or anything, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. And I hope to see you all around sometime soon.